Okay, guys. Excuse me. Okay, some girls reporting here on Trump on the Notre Dame Cathedral. Uh, it was really weird because Biden is still the president, and I mean, it, Trump isn't even in office yet. He's got what 6 weeks to go here, 44 days, 45 days, and he might as well just be president. And and all of a sudden, this Ashley Biden woman comes out of her halfway house where she's hiding to stay away from her dad so he doesn't try to molest her. She's married to some guy. I don't know where the fuck he is. And all of a sudden, she's traveling all over the world with her father and her mother. And how is she staying awake anyway? Because Jill Biden looks like a horror. I saw pictures of her in Angola. I did a video. I didn't post it yet. Um, I've been kind of going off in tangents, and I don't know if anyone's interested in them. I doubt it. And she just looks really worn out. In one picture I saw of her when she was decorating the White House, why she's even bothering, it's fine if she wants to. I mean, these people are going to whoop it up and spend every cent they can possibly spend before they split. And since all crimes have been absolved, it's like Hunter Biden was absolved of all of his sins by the Pope Joseph. Fuck these people. I really hate them. So I apologize. I'm sorry, but I want you to see Trump holding court in France. And by the way, Bridget Macron, I don't know if she, or he is a she or what, but that woman wears a wig. Okay, she is weird looking. She wears a wig. I mean, that's not real hair. I don't know what the fuck it is. And so Jill brings Ashley. No doubt, they got her some designer digs. And not digs. They got her some clothing, some designer clothing, duds, right? She comes in wearing a coat. She looks appropriate, but she's really quite burnt out for a woman of 42. If she's 42 or 43 yet, I don't know. I thought she was 42. I feel sorry for her because you get thrust into a situation, but on the other hand, stay out of my sight. Why are you there? Because you want a trip to Italy, which you could take anyway because you're loaded. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you're scoping out, or not Italy, France, Paris. Maybe you're scoping out an apartment so you can hide from your father there. The one thing I found when I worked in a nursing home and I took care of the old men and gave them baths and stuff. If they were perverts when they were young and they were still perverts when they were 90 years old and dealing with dementia, that's all I can say. Some of the stuff that and I was like 18 years old, and I would look at the women that were training me, and they said, just ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, and just pretend you didn't say it. And I said, okay, because you have to do this no matter what. Now, that was in the 80s, so I would assume now that the patient would be hit, restrained, possibly killed off, and drugged up. It got to a point where I just said, okay, Mr. So-and-so, please stop it. I said, that's nice that you have a bleep on every time you walk in the room, right? All right, so this is what I'm saying. So Ashley probably just needs to hide from what's his name, Joe. But we'll get to that. Now let's start with Trump holds court in the Cathedral of the Notre Dame in France, where everything, all eyes are on him. Watch. Hopefully the sound. Oops. Let's start it over. Oh. You know what? They're not putting the whole one up. Okay, but we'll just keep going with it and I'll find the one I wanted. That's where he's meeting William. And he's just going from person to person. He skipped over Jill, or she probably was seated last. You know what? This kind of sucks because this is not what I wanted. They broke it up. They had the whole entire Okay, so they had the whole entire video. So let us take one moment to try to find it. Yeah, we know who Trump is. I know everybody hates him. He's Hitler and everything's. Oh wait, okay. Well, let's do this. Maybe we can find that later. But the video I saw was he went, and I thought I could capture it. Is he went from person to person, and they were just like sitting there going, "Oh my God, I get to meet Donald Trump." It was like that. Brigitte Macron is really appeared to look very strange. It appeared that she was really cold and like hiding her neck in her coat for pictures, which I thought was kind of weird. She definitely, I mean, that has got to be synthetic hair. I don't even think it's a real wig. I saw a picture. This is what I was going to say before. I saw a picture of Jill Biden at the White House decorating. She's like tucking her hair back now. It doesn't look very good. But anyway, I guess she just doesn't care anymore, which I don't blame her. Well, actually, if that's what she wants to do, that's her thing. It just makes her look older. She should care, but after what she did to this country, and she did participate in this shit, and she can be investigated, Kash Patel. Anyway, and so can Ashley, because this shit's all linked together. But Jill looked a lot like Joe, and I'm hoping I can find that picture. I try to save this stuff, and then I honestly, if you don't save it right away, it just disappears. It disappears into, just like when Joe farted. Many times Joe farted in Kenosha at a church service there in the 2020 election. And he was talking about the light bulb, and he went, let out a big one. And I got it on video, and it disappeared from my YouTube. Of course it did. It was Joe Biden bends over and farts, because that's what he did. And I have a feeling when he was with, the last time Joe was in Paris, I believe was when he had to be ushered out because he took a dump in his Depends, or stunk up the joint or something. Now, I am not kidding. I'm sorry for just using this terminology. I don't normally speak like this, but I'm just letting it out because the guy's just gross. Okay. He doesn't belong in this position, and he honestly should vacate the White House now. How dare they get to spend Christmas there? They didn't. Okay. I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube, but it wasn't even legitimate. Okay. All right. And you hopefully know what I'm talking about. So we've got Prince William is all smiles. So I read in another article that Prince William was supposed to have this meeting with Jill Biden, And I don't know if Ashley would have been there too to talk about her drug abuse and her showers with her father and shit. I assume William doesn't do that. I can't. It's almost like you can't, like, this country. I can't believe, since I've been born, the corruption that has occurred in the United States of America. I like, in these last 4 years, and I'm not just saying this because I didn't vote for Biden. I don't like Biden, and I don't believe things were very legitimate. All right, so let's put that aside, okay? In the years that he was vice president and in the years that he was president, this country saw drastic changes for the worse. I know Barack Hussein Obama is black and he's got a Hussein middle name, and we're supposed to just not leave that alone, because he's black. But I had, tough black men in if you knew the River West area of Milwaukee that would just be very vocal in public places, in conversations. We need Donald Trump. Okay, so instead of Jill Biden meeting with William, Trump did. I kind of dig that, man. And he didn't look upset about it either. All right, let's look at this. Because this, I did not read this yet. Prince William is all smiles as he welcomes Donald Trump to the British Embassy in Paris as the U.S. president-elect hails him as a good one. Well, I know that a lot of people, a lot of commentators, and conservative people, they've trashed the Queen and all this shit and this Jimmy and the King Charles stuff. But as far as William and Kate go, they like William and Kate, even, really far rightish, conspiracy-ish. And I'm only using those words because the other media sites would, so you can understand what I'm talking about. Like, sites that aren't mainstream. They're like, well, we don't like King Charles, we didn't like Queen Elizabeth, but boy, I like William and Kate. Okay, so I'm saying that now. So they are viewed sort of in my circle as, thumbs up, right? The MAGA thumbs up. I actually saw Macron giving a MAGA thumbs up. All right, well, let's look at this. Prince William is all smiles as he welcomes Donald Trump to the British Embassy in Paris as a U.S. elect hails him as a good one. All right, let's look. No volume. Where is the volume? Okay. Oh, they're just smiling. They're just doing a photo op. Okay, well, how is this even a video?
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
They just... How stupid. I don't know what to think, but boy, what a beautiful time to be... Oh, here we go. It's kind of backwards, huh?
Whoa, what a nice group. He's a good man, this one.
Why can't... Two kings! Woo! Right? Yeah, I hope I'm pissing someone off. I really do. Two kings standing together, getting their picture taken.
Hello, everybody. It's doing a fantastic job. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
There's something I need to say, though, about Trump and about William is, how even the whole handshake thing with Macron, and it's all right, fine. That's been all over the internet. Okay, so it did look like a slight power move, but not really. It all depends which part of it. If you watch the entire thing, it looked okay to me, but Trump is 6'3". His son is I heard 6'7". Okay. He's quite tall, and William obviously is tall, you know. And I didn't realize William was that tall though. But anyway, to make a long short, if I'm able to do that, um Trump is into a lot of things that I know you guys are going to scoff at me when I say this, but Trump is into very modern trends. He's into this whole Elon Musk trendiness, this Gen X kind of trendiness thing. And it would be shit that William and probably his son are into. I'm talking about like trendy pop culture kind of stuff, like the shit with Musk. That would link to William's Earthshot stuff, okay? And I believe that Trump will get involved with that, and Musk will also get involved with that, okay? That's important for both countries to show that relationship there. I believe it's interesting, and Musk can add, no offense to Prince William, can add a certain something to it because he is dark MAGA. He's goth MAGA. He's goth, and maybe Prince William wanted to be slightly goth but couldn't. I don't. I don't know. I do know that he really kept to himself on campus because I did meet, this is really weird, a father and son. Cripes, I can't remember what was going on. The kid came, he had either just graduated from St. Andrews, and he did know William and meet him. And he said that he wasn't very, outgoing and friendly to people outside of his circle. He said he wasn't like really overly nice to him. But I had a great conversation. I think, was this pre-Obama? Because my life kind of goes pre-Obama, because that's how bad it was. But it all depends how old you are too. Okay. Because if you're 5, you're just really not going to know unless your parents were, directly affected. Let's see what else. So I sense, and then like the whole UFC thing, I don't know that that's William's cup of tea. I don't know if it would be George's cup of tea, because they're more that it is off, but maybe not. When he walks into a room, I mean, all these people are there, fist pumping each other and shit. The most popular figures, pop culture figures. And it's kind of cool. And then Trump knows a lot because his son Barron and Donald Trump Jr. are very much a part of, like, Trump as a parent picks up on this shit because he spends a lot of time with these kids. So Trump knows what's popular, what isn't popular, and he knows kind of popular jargon and all that stuff. And he constantly has people over. He's like, let's come on down to Mar-a-Lago. Let's have dinner. And then you have Barron down there, apparently cracking people up the whole time. I guess he's got one hell of a personality and just commands the table. And you've got all this like really positive shit going on. And then in the Biden family, you have crack smoking, sex workers, possible child trafficking, crack. I already said that. Other drugs go with the crack, like pot and booze and snorting a few lines, maybe some crystal meth. I mean, if you think everything was just crack, think again. I mean, I know the way these drug addicts, I'm from the city, I know what the fuck's going on. And I mean, there's a lot of shit, the pictures of his brother, a grown, old, elderly, Medicare recipient, right? Naked with his phone in a bathroom with the toilet right there. I mean, what the fuck? With a baseball cap. I mean, that was, what's his, James Biden or, this is a pukable family. And then you've got this hip family. And then you've got the daughter who's in a halfway house and who's addicted to sex, even though she's married. She's constantly running around having sex. She talks about this in her diary. I'm having sex with this guy. I'm addicted to it. I have sex with him every day, 2 times a day. And my dad, showered with me, and I used to sit in my bedroom and cower in a corner until I thought maybe he was asleep, and then I would go and take my shower. I mean, and then you have Trump, who's got like Musk, who's clearly he's developed a huge friendship. He's got like Kid Rock. I know a lot of people are just like, I don't get that, okay, whatever. These are popular figures. Dana White, he's got men, right? Men. And then you look at Will's. Let me put my glasses back on. And you see 2 men, 2 kings, right? Let's watch again, if I can. What is with this? Trump. Oh, I wouldn't want my picture taken like that, but whatever.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I don't know why they reversed it, but whatever. So this was supposed to be for Jill.
Good man, this one.
Good man, this one.
Hello, everybody.
2 kings. Okay, now let's see what else we have here. Trump has hailed Prince William as a good man and praised him for doing a fantastic job after they met following the historic reopening of Notre Dame. The Prince of Wales and the U.S. President-elect were all smiles when they met at the residence of the British ambassador in Paris tonight, exchanging another warm handshake with William as he entered the foyer. Trump turned to reporters and said, "Wow, what a nice group." And what was you? And he's not. Hey, Trump isn't asleep yet. And what was U.S. President-elect's first meeting with a member of the royal family since his landslide election victory last month? And it was landslide, and he won the popular vote too. So, and I don't care. How's that? Oh my God. The Prince of Wales asked Trump if he had warmed up, to which the politician, what if he had warmed up? Asked if he had warmed up. Was it cold there or something? That he had, noting that the lavish event marking the reopening of the 861-year-old cathedral was a beautiful ceremony. The 2 men stood next to each other as the Republican pointed his thumb towards William before adding, "He's doing a fantastic job." During their 40-minute meeting, the pair discussed a range of global issues, but focused on the importance of the relationship between the UK and the US, with the president-elect sharing fond memories of the late Queen, Kensington Palace said. Prince William expected to meet with Trump for a half hour prior to the glamorous ceremony at Notre Dame tonight to discuss the U.S. and UK special relationship. Hang on. We have to look at all the pictures again, but that's okay. That's shitty lighting, isn't it? But travel disruption caused by Storm Dara, which has battered parts of the UK, meant that the royal had to reschedule his meeting both with the once and future president, as well as the current First Lady Jill Biden. Instead of their originally planned private chat, the First Lady and William were going to have a talk on the sidelines of the ceremony. I mean, I gotta ask William and you royal watchers out there, for fuck's sake, is William aware that of this the crime commit? He's got to be. I mean, the guy gives a pardon to his son for an 11-year period, which is when that coup started in Ukraine. Oh my God. It's like the US comes in there, starts a civil war, and then takes over, and then Biden comes in and just says, fuck it, I'm going to take over this country and take all the money you have, fuck you. And here's my son, he's a crackhead and he's a sex addict like my daughter, but that's okay because, we're going to take your fucking money, okay? And if you don't, we're going to get you all fired. I mean, that's just American speak. City speak. Oh, I'm sorry if I swore. Instead of okay, I already said that. So yeah, they're going to meet on the sidelines of the series. Hi, how are you? Sorry you're leaving. Okay, bye. After speaking in the foyer of the building, Trump and Prince William walked upstairs to begin their discussions. I have a feeling that there will be a lot of coordination and collaboration with Musk. And I think that that's very attractive to Prince William. Just a thought. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Excuse me. They sat on the color sofa, yellow sofa. Okay, got it. Actually, I rather like those sofas, but that's okay. Before the meeting began, William said we can warm our toes up right after the cathedral, which Trump smiled and responded, yeah, you're right. Well, it was probably really cold in there. Maybe they don't have heat. I don't know. You'd think they'd be able to do something, or, well, I don't know. They're talking about the cathedral. Before what was its first opening since being devastated by an inferno in 2019, the Prince of Wales shared a warm and firm handshake with Trump prior to their private meeting. Okay, we just saw that. I mean, does this look like a hated guy? Everybody's like totally excited to be with him. Does this look upsetting? Oh my God, he just met Hitler. I mean, this... Prince William meets Hitler, right? Oh my God. Hitler was at a cathedral? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. And he's just being nice to her. Look at this. Skank skank. And she is looking really ragged right now, boy. Then she's got the drug addict daughter with her extension ponytail. Ashley, I swear to God, you are just a little... I feel really sorry for you, but you really need to just stay home right now because you are taking advantage of our money and it really ticks me off. How's that? I could be more nasty. So that was their meeting. Hi, good to see you. See you later. Bye. Hope you bought some nice clothes. Enjoy your last Christmas in the White House and don't let the door slam you on the way out. All right, let's go up a bit. And by the way, William is a guy that I think looks good in a beard. Oh, yes, I said it. and I think you should keep it. You know, there, but Harry, no. Harry, he he looks very handsome without. He looks more attractive without, but he is going bald, so okay. Well, he just is, you know. What did I miss? You have to excuse me. I've had problems with headaches for what has been going on day 7 now. All right. Bear with me for one moment. Okay, I believe this is what I want. Now, look at Jill Biden here. I can't get myself started on it because with these weird headaches I'm having, it just makes me more angry. I will look at that later though. Well, let's look at it now. She is looking really ragged. How could these two possibly even be in a church? In a Catholic church? I don't even think Jill is Catholic. I'm pretty sure she isn't. It's not awkward for Trump. He knows what a piece of shit she is. He lies. He lies. Look at, she is not looking good. And she, I mean, had Botox and injections and shit. I think you can see the little swelling in her forehead from the Botox. She pulled herself together. Got her makeup done somewhere in Paris, obviously. And Brigitte is chatting with Trump and ignoring Skankola, who looks like she's practically, look at her in her chair. She's sitting in the half closest to her daughter and steering clear of the wig here. See how she's like got her wig going here? She's kind of moving it a little bit so it looks halfway decent and doesn't blow off when they go outside because it's stormy out. I would have worn gloves personally, but Brigitte has gloves. But I always wear gloves once it gets cold out because it just ruins your hands if you don't, you know. All right. Yeah, it is uncomfortable looking, isn't it? He lies. He lies. And Joe did such a good job. He did such a good job. Oh my God. Ashley is actually smiling at him. See, this is what I'm saying. He's a pop icon, right? All right, let us reveal this last one, and then we are splitting. Let's see if I can find the video I was looking for. The shit with Zelensky. Zelensky is responsible with his army bulldozing down cathedrals, Russian cathedrals in Ukraine. The devil was in that place. The devil is present. And the devil was present in the form of Vladimir Zelensky, who keeps changing his name. Wait a minute. Why can't I open this up? I was able to open it before. Well, hold on a minute. Maybe I can open it if I go like this. Nope. All right. Well, just the hell with it then. It's fucking ridiculous. All right. This is not the video I wanted. Okay. No. Well, I'll find it eventually. Um, so, okay, thanks for watching and have a good one.